What is good, everybody? Gamer Critic back with yet another Why I'm Buying. And today we are talking about the game from the absolutely goated studio, Hazelight, Split Fiction. So Split Fiction is an upcoming action-adventure co-op game being developed by Hazelight Studios. It's releasing on March 6, 2025 for the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series, and PC. Split Fiction is one of my most anticipated games of this year easily. I make a lot of these Why I'm Buying videos, right? Because I do get really excited. I just love video games, right? But if I had to make a list, like my own personal list for games I'm just absolutely pumped for, Split Fiction would be like top 5, maybe even top 3. I love Hazelight Studios. Joseph Fares, and by extension, Hazelight Studios just makes really damn good games. It's not just good games, but unique games. And not just unique games, but unique co-op games. I miss co-op games. I miss having games that can only be finished if you have someone playing with you. And the fact that Hazelight Studios is taking the torch and carrying that legacy by making exclusively co-op games is fantastic. I've played their 2 other games and I have loved them. I played A Way Out with my friend. At that time, I had no idea who Hazelight was. It was great. I had such a great time. And the way I felt for A Way Out, double that feeling with It Takes Two. It Takes Two is, I think, one of the best co-op games ever made. And it was almost my game of the year 2021. It was really freaking close. It honestly still goes back and forth between that and Psychonauts 2 to this day. But every time I still end up choosing Psychonauts 2 because that's just a fucking awesome game. But I digress. So the second I finished It Takes Two, I knew that the second Hazelight announced its next game, it's gonna be a wrap. That's going to be one of my most anticipated games of that year easily. And at the 2024 Game Awards, they revealed Split Fiction, and surprise, surprise, it looked fucking incredible. And the more we found out about it, the more we learned about it, the more excited I got. For no other reason than, guys, freaking co-op. Co-op games are just the best. Co-op games are the best, particularly co-op story games. I'm not just talking about co-op multiplayer games. All those games are fine. I like those as much as the other guy, but they're not very unique. There's a ton of those around here, right? Story-driven co-op games are where it's at. That is where I have the most fun with a co-op game. And I think one of the best examples I can think of before I played It Takes Two and A Way Out was Journey. You all remember Journey, right? Back on the PlayStation. That is still one of my favorite games of all time. I love that Journey managed to connect you with your player without ever saying a true single word, and all through the visuals and the gameplay. And that right there is why I love co-op games like this, and that's why I love It Takes Two, and why I'm excited for Split Fiction. It's this type of co-op gameplay that does such a fantastic job with connecting you with your partner, whether that be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, your sister, your brother, your freaking uncle or auntie, whoever is freaking playing the game. I really don't care. But the point I'm trying to make is it does such a great job of making you bond with your partner, right? Because in order to get through the game, you have to work together. It's literally in the name. It is cooperation, solving intricate puzzles, engaging in synchronized platforming, or battling formidable bosses. The communication and teamwork is going to be key, and that is just great. So freaking great. But the other thing that actually continues to surprise me with Hazelight Studios is honestly the story. A Way Out had a really freaking strong story, and while I didn't love It Takes Two story as much as everyone else, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't really freaking funny and pretty heartfelt. And Split Fiction, it looks like it's also going to try and tell an engaging story. All the trailers that we've seen, the dialogue seems to sound good. It seems to be just as funny and really fucking weird as It Takes Two. But what's really interesting is that Joseph Fares actually said that he's basing Mio and Zoe off his own daughters. This is a game that is going to explore themes of unexpected friendship, trust, and different perspectives. And I think if the game manages to hit that home, that is going to make for a pretty darn heartfelt story. But I am excited for the story, but that's not why you're here, right? You are here for the co-op, and you are here for the gameplay. Hazelight Studios are masters of diverse levels and game mechanics. And with this game, it really helps because you have not one, but two different worlds to bounce off of constantly. That is going to lead to a barrage of different ideas and mechanics. You got levels where you gotta raise these dragons that start as babies and turn into freaking giants, or just a level where you turn into a couple of pigs and then those pigs turn into fucking sausage. Like, who would think of this? I don't know, and I don't care. It looks great. It looks so fucking funny and creative and wild and insane. And that's just the type of stuff that I expect from Hazelight Studios. That's the stuff I'm expecting in Split Fiction. It looks like it's gonna give me everything I want and more. God, there really isn't too much to say with Split Fiction, man. I normally have some reservations. I normally have games I'm kind of just a little on the fence about. But who can possibly be on the fence with Split Fiction? Really, everything that we've seen from Split Fiction just looks great. Everything. I didn't even talk about the visuals. I didn't even talk about the visuals. I really don't think I have to, but visually it looks great. The art direction and character designs are just on point. Everything with this game just looks great. Gameplay, visuals, the story, the level design, it all just looks like the best of Hazelight, and I am all for it. And with all that, I didn't even mention the Friends Pass. The Friends Pass, right? The Friends Pass is something that should really be incorporated with every big studio who ever attempts something like this ever. It is the fact that only one person really needs to buy the game to fully enjoy this experience is really just the cherry on top of the sundae. At its heart of hearts, it is about making sure you are having fun. And if that means that only one person needs to buy the game for both of you to experience it, that is okay. And the fact that Hazelight Studios is doing that and implementing that is just what makes this game a day one buy. This is not just one of my most anticipated games of the year. This might be my most anticipated game of the year, period. If this game manages to land the mark for me, this could easily be my game of the year. I am just unbelievably excited. Everything just looks like that this is going to be a triumph. Now, of course, I could be wrong. There's always a chance that maybe EA fucks it up in some way, or launches with some lousy graphical issues, right? But honestly, while I have those reservations for most other games, I don't have them with Split Fiction. I think Split Fiction is just going to be straight peak. And we're going to find out real soon when the game launches on March 6, 2025. And that was why I'm buying Split Fiction. This is going to be good, man. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. But thank you guys so much for watching. The next video is my Alien Isolation review. I swear that will be out real soon. If you enjoyed what you heard, like and subscribe. It helps a ton. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's @TheGamerCritic. Be good people. I'll keep you guys posted, and I will talk to all of you real soon. All right, peace.